The Golden State Warriors are at a pivotal point. After a storied dynasty, they're now considering high-stakes moves to rejuvenate their championship hopes. Today, we're diving into the potential blockbuster trades and strategic shifts that could shape their future. So let's kick things off with the big name on everyone's mind, LeBron James. The idea of LeBron teaming up with Steph Curry and the Warriors might sound like a fantasy basketball scenario, but it's a conversation that's gaining traction. LeBron, even in his 20th NBA season, continues to put up stellar numbers and remains a force on the court. Now, the prospect of LeBron joining the Warriors raises some interesting questions. How would his style of play fit in with the Warriors' fast-paced, three-point-heavy offense? Would his playmaking ability mesh with Steph's scoring prowess? The short answer is yes. LeBron's basketball IQ and passing ability would complement Steph's shooting perfectly. However, the biggest hurdle here isn't on the court, but in the books. LeBron's contract and the Warriors' current salary cap situation create a financial puzzle. But the potential benefits of adding someone like LeBron are immense, from his leadership to his championship experience. This potential move has both high risks and high rewards, and that's something the Warriors have to consider as they look to rejuvenate their dynasty. The idea of pairing LeBron with Steph raises even more questions about the future of the team's other stars, like Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, which leads us to our next topic, Kevin Durant's possible reunion with the Warriors.
Tried to spin, stripped to the ball by
no.
Curry.
Oh, no.
Pass to Durant, who tomahawks it.
Curry on the go route, back to Durant. What a play!
Durant, who was a key part of the Warriors' championship runs, is reportedly open to returning to Golden State. His time with the team was marked by tremendous success, and there's no doubt that pairing him with Steph Curry again would be formidable. Durant's scoring ability, combined with Curry's shooting and playmaking, creates an offensive powerhouse. The chemistry they've already built gives the Warriors an edge in any hypothetical matchups, and Durant's defensive presence adds a layer of versatility to the team. However, it's important to acknowledge that Durant's past exit wasn't exactly smooth. There were personality clashes and locker room dynamics that led to his departure. If Durant were to return, the Warriors would need to address any lingering issues to avoid repeating history. From a financial perspective, acquiring Durant would likely require significant sacrifices, possibly involving key players or future draft picks. The trade-offs involved make this potential reunion a high-risk, high-reward scenario, much like the prospect of bringing in LeBron. The Warriors could also be considering other high-profile players to join their ranks, which leads us to wonder, are there other interesting trade targets for the Warriors? Beyond the big names of LeBron James and Kevin Durant, the Warriors have been exploring several other potential trade targets to bolster their roster. The team is looking at a mix of veteran stars and younger talents who could fit well alongside Steph Curry and contribute to another championship run. One notable name in the mix is Paul George. Known for his two-way play, George could provide the Warriors with both scoring and defense on the wing. He's an established star who has proven his ability to step up in big moments. Acquiring George would add a new dimension to the Warriors' lineup, especially with his versatility on both ends of the floor. Another interesting option is DeMar DeRozan, a skilled scorer who could add depth to the Warriors' offense. DeRozan's mid-range game and ability to create his own shot would give the team another reliable scoring option. While his lack of three-point shooting might seem like a drawback, his consistent scoring and veteran leadership could outweigh that concern. Of course, acquiring any of these players would come with its own set of challenges, particularly around salary cap constraints and what the Warriors would have to give up in return. As the Warriors consider their next big moves, one of the most pressing issues they face is navigating their financial situation. The team's salary cap is already stretched with hefty contracts for Curry, Thompson, and Green. Adding another superstar to the mix would require some serious financial maneuvering. Let's start with the current contracts. Curry, the cornerstone of the team, is locked in with a lucrative deal, and rightfully so. Klay Thompson is entering the final year of his contract. Draymond Green's contract is also substantial, and he's a critical part of the team's defense and playmaking. Adding someone like LeBron James or Kevin Durant would mean absorbing significant salaries, which would push the Warriors into luxury tax territory. The team has shown a willingness to spend for success. But with the new collective bargaining agreement, there are stricter penalties for teams that exceed the salary cap. The front office has to weigh the potential benefits against the financial constraints. One potential solution is to shed salary by trading away some contracts. Chris Paul's contract, for instance, could be used as a bargaining chip in a trade, given its size and non-guaranteed nature. Other players, such as Andrew Wiggins, also carry substantial contracts that could be moved in the right deal. However, this would mean parting with key contributors, which isn't an easy decision. The Warriors also have a group of young players, like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, who come with lower salaries and the potential to grow into key roles. The team needs to balance their future prospects with their desire to win now, making the financial aspect even more complicated. All of these considerations highlight the complex decisions the Warriors face regarding their core players and future moves. As the Warriors face the prospect of big changes, the future of their core players becomes a critical discussion. Curry, Thompson, and Green have been the foundation of this team for years, leading them to multiple championships. However, as they age and their contracts evolve, the team faces tough decisions about how to move forward. Steph Curry remains the centerpiece of the Warriors. Even as he ages, his impact on the court is undeniable. The team is committed to building around him, which means any future moves will have to align with maximizing Curry's remaining years in the league. Klay Thompson's future is a bit more uncertain. While he's been a key player for the Warriors, his contract situation is up in the air, and his performance has shown signs of decline. The team needs to decide if they want to offer him a new contract, and if so, at what price. Thompson has expressed a desire to stay, but the financial implications could dictate otherwise. Draymond Green, the emotional leader and defensive anchor of the team, also faces an uncertain future. His value to the team goes beyond the stat sheet, but his salary and age might make the Warriors hesitant to commit to a deal. The team's decisions regarding their core players will set the tone for their future. If they decide to stick with their veterans, it shows a commitment to winning now and capitalizing on their established chemistry. If they decide to move on or make significant changes, it indicates a shift towards rebuilding or reshaping the team for the future. Ultimately, these decisions will have a ripple effect on the entire roster and the team's potential moves. The Warriors are at a crossroads, weighing high-stakes moves and potential blockbuster trades as they look to rejuvenate their dynasty. From the possibility of adding LeBron James or Kevin Durant to evaluating other trade targets and considering the future of their core players, the team is ready to bet everything in pursuit of another championship. With their financial situation and changing dynamics, the Warriors' future remains unpredictable, and all eyes will be on their next moves. Like this video, subscribe to the channel and keep an eye on the Warriors with us.